Hi everyone, Dylan from PB Sports again. We're back with the Parent's Beginner Guide to Paintball, and today we're taking a look at beginner markers. These are mechanical markers, so they're a little bit cheaper. They're a better option for, if you're going to be beating them up a little bit. You don't really have to do nearly as much maintenance as you would for like electronic markers, so we're just going to stick with the mechanical ones today. I've got 3 up here today. It's a little bit different than our 4 that we normally take a look at when we look at other beginner stuff, but we're just going to run with these 3 today. We've got the Tippmann Cronus, the Tippmann 98 Custom, PS ACT, and we have the Planet Eclipse EMAC 100. The biggest thing that you want to make sure that you look into when you're buying a new marker is how easy it is to work on, because if you get something that's overly complicated, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to fix it if something were to go wrong, especially on the field. All of these markers here are very easy to work on and are easy to get a hold of parts for them. So first, let's take a look at the Cronus, and then we'll move on to the 98 and then the EMAC 100. Okay, so the Tippmann Cronus. This guy starts out at $149.95 and is a copy of the original 98 Customs internals with a little bit of extra stuff to it to fit the body kit. So first off, let's talk about the body. The body is a strong polymer or plastic. It's extremely tough, not really going to break it. You'd really have to do something crazy to really smash the body on this thing, but all the internals are going to be metal. It has these really nice ergonomic molded rubber grips here, so you're not going to drop it or anything like that. It's not going to feel uncomfortable to hold it. It does come with a removable body kit. You can take parts off of it, like the shroud. You can take the stock off. If I can get this back on here like that. You can take the stock off. It's just one little screw on here. I had it taken off though, so I can show you how easy it is to get it off. And other than that, it's pretty simple, pretty easy to use. It's very lightweight, so if you've got a little guy who wants to be playing paintball, this would be the perfect gun for them. All right, up next is a classic in paintball. It's the Tippmann 98 Custom PS ACT. The PS stands for Platinum Series. The ACT stands for Anti-Chop Technology, which actually stops balls from getting chopped by the bolt when you're shooting it. These guys run $169.95. They have a full aluminum body, so they don't scratch or ding up that much. Means they're really tough, and they're not gonna crack like the poly body stuff would. They do come with a rail system up here, which will take anything that's Picatinny standard, so optics, lasers, stuff like that. There's tons of different upgrades that you can get for them. You can get barrels, stocks, you can get E-triggers, RTs. You can even get the Cyclone feed system for them, which will actually help push paint into the breech faster. These things are also super easy to work on. They come apart in 3 pieces, and there's tons and tons of videos online on how to work on these guys. So if you need any help while you're trying to do maintenance on this, there's plenty of people out there willing to help. Other than that, this thing's a tank, and I would really recommend you picking one of these up. And lastly, we have the Planet Eclipse EMAC 100. This guy runs $249.95 and comes with a polymer cosmetic shell that surrounds a aluminum internal core that actually holds all of the internal parts to make sure that they're not going to get damaged or anything like that. Speaking of internals, the drivetrain inside this guy is actually the Gamma core that you'll find in the G-Tech 170s and 170Rs. They come with toolless grips, so you don't have to worry about Allen keys to take off your grips or anything like that to change them out. A new feature that comes with these guys is the POW loader system actually will work with this. This is what this marker was designed to use. It's a little piston that pushes another piston inside of the loader to agitate paint inside. So you can get faster feeding and all that stuff with this gun. This gun though takes only high pressure air. You cannot put CO2 inside this. High pressure air, compressed air, that's all that can go inside this. You'll break the gun if you try to put CO2 inside here. So I do not recommend putting CO2 inside here. And much like the other video, this isn't the end all be all to markers. There's other options out there, some more expensive, some less expensive, but this is what we would recommend you buying as your first marker. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below or send us an email. Our email is sales@pbsports.com. We're more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or better yet, come on into the store. These guns are up on the wall and we're more than happy to let you take a look at them. Thanks for watching, everybody.